So, how about this with fucking yourself? I had this thought when you were gone. So.
Alright, welcome back to Speletons.
Oh. Yeah, I guess you're still on the fucking.
New chapter unlocked! Alright, whatever.
So.
Why are they all chapter C's?
After you're cloned, it's likely you would have, the two of you would have different experiences from then on. You'd probably stay close with each other, but you'd have different experiences. I think
you're right. If we had a clone, they'd have different experiences.
It would be more like having like a twin. It's just that you could also fuck them.
Promoting twincest since welcome to Speletons. Promoting twincest since 2015.
I was gonna say 2007, but
fine, 2007. Whatever. Whatever floats your goddamn boat.
I mean.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yay!
Sure. You should touch that.
Well, we learned that kills you. All right.
Well, I could have told you that.
Nah, you couldn't have.
I could have. I did.
You could, but you would be upset.
I talked about it while you were gone.
Burp.
I didn't even know those existed, but I still talked about it.
Burps?
Yes.
Burps have existed for a long time.
Nope, but they're invented in 2012 by Breaking Bad.
Burps?
Yes.
What? You okay?
Sure.
Yeah. Were you just like, sure.
Yeah.
Sure I am. And hey, what happens if I do this? Well, that looked really cool. I want to do that again.
I regret my decision.
Whoa! You can see the whole underside of the. You can see the whole.
You can see the whole. Okay.
You can see the hole. Yeah, you can definitely see the hole.
I mean.
Oh no!
Holes are cool.
That's what my mom says. I don't know why, but she says it. She absolutely says it.
She's
so
encouraging you to be straight.
Maybe. I mean, maybe she's encouraging you to be straight.
I don't know your mom.
Not with that attitude, you don't. Okay. You're just like,
I guess I could have gone. There were a lot of jokes I could have gone to there.
Like, that was cool. I should do it that way more often.
Easy.
That was easy. I had one of those buttons. All right, I had a that was easy button, and I had a boogie button. And I don't what was it? It played Boogie Wonderland. It played Boogie Wonderland whenever I pressed it. So I had that. I brought both buttons with me to school, and I would consistently. Did that speed up? That sped up.
You sped up.
Anyhow, I would bring both to school. I'd hit that was easy whenever something was really easy, and whenever it was time to dance, I would press the boogie button and I would start dancing. I have no shame about doing that.
I don't know what the boogie button was.
Don't you know Boogie Wonderland? No, you don't. You're uncultured.
I mean, you're not wrong.
The Boogie Wonderland.
I have class.
Dance.
I have class.
Dude, that's like an old disco song. Not disco, or maybe disco.
I like disco, but disco doesn't have class.
Disco is 100% class.
I mean, no.
Yeah, no, it absolutely is. That is a correct statement. I'm not incorrect.
Disco equals class.
Disco Wonderland. Oh, it's Boogie Wonderland.
I wonder if those buttons were profitable to Staples. Because, like, anytime I walk into a Staples, they had, like, a shit ton of those that was easy buttons.
Oh, I'm sure.
But, like, I mean, I know some people bought them. It's like, haha, it's a neat, that was easy button. I'll stick this on my office desk.
Office desk.
And then I'll press it when stuff. For the lulz.
I don't think that's why anyone did. I got it. It's just fun to have. They're a fun button. It's a fun, like, I've never had more fun pressing a button in my entire life.
One of my Spanish teachers had a Spanish one. I don't know how to say it. I did at one point.
There was a Walking on Sunshine button.
What?
There was a Walking on Sunshine button, and I really wanted it because Walking on Sunshine. At the tip of on sunshine. Whoa! Walking on sunshine. Whoa! It's gonna feel good. All right, that's
it's
as
gonna
much
feel
copyright would that's probably more than copyright will allow us to sing. But
I'll make it feel good.
okay. See, all right. See, I think I know why Derek brought up the "fuck yourself" question. And then he started going on about that pact, about you both clone each other. I'm beginning to see.
I'm fine with. Look, I'm already fine with me. I don't need your stupid clone. Ooh.
My clone would be brilliant.
Shots fired.
My clone's smarter than your clone.
Think about it like this: you have a co-host.
That scares me. That scares me. Oh my god.
Phallus coming out.
That is an interdimensional penis-vagina relationship right there. Interdimensional penis and vagina.
It's the Omnibus badge.
Can I?
You're just not trying hard enough. You just gotta run at it. You gotta give it a good
there's no crouch button, so.
Oh, that sucks.
That is.
You know what else sucks?
Wow, that is really phallus.
I was gonna say a vacuum.
Look at that. Is a dick. That is a two-headed dick that's going through that hole.
You know,
I need you to understand this.
Okay, I don't know what your dick is like, but like I don't think that's a dick.
No, see, look, one ball, two balls,
one ball,
and then there's one head, and there's a second longer head. So he's just using only one of his heads right now. That's what's happening.
Maybe just having sex with the hole, all right? Maybe it's just like
that's exactly what I'm saying. It's doing.
Okay,
it's fucking the hole.
It's a credelli fucking a hole.
You're a credelli fucking a hole.
I'm not.
What does that even mean?
I'm Derek.
Oh God.
You know Credelli the Pokemon?
Are you pronouncing it right? How do you spell it? Spell it for me.
Cradilly.
Cradilly. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, Steven uses it.
You're right, it's called Cradilly. I think of it as Cradlily, that's why. 'Cause that's what I called it as a kid. So I was very confused. I was like, what do you do?
Or like, I guess it's probably more like a lily, because lily's got like those things sticking out. It's got more, I don't know which one has more dongles, but
Dongles? I don't know which one has more dongles. What does this rotate? Okay.
More like rotate.
Disney Wonder. I was starting to say Disney Wonderland now. I don't know why. Disney Wonder. All right, I probably have to press that too. Yes. Fuck. No, I don't.
No, you do. You absolutely do.
No, I don't.
You don't.
Thank you. This game is like, I love this game. It is really complex.
Sure.
Although a lot of it just seems like, okay, so I did this wrong. You're right, I have to press that button somehow, but without pressing the button. So I'm not entirely sure how.
I don't know. I haven't been paying attention to most of the puzzles.
Nice.
I've been watching the puzzles, but like I haven't offered much help.
No.
There's not much I can really do for me.
I mean, what? Jeez. What do we do?
See, Bookworm Adventures. At least I can help.
I mean, you're not incorrect. I'm gonna cheat
you can
this.
do it. What? Nice.
And at least I landed on the laser instead of falling to my death.
You just got sterilized.
Okay, see, but now this is in the way.
Limbo. This isn't a limbo, I'm kidding. Limbo's different.
This is not a limbo. Oh, man. Alright, hold on, I'm gonna try.
Nice.
This reminds me when I did Portal 2 with my friend Kulo. We couldn't figure out, we did like the DLC, because we did the entire campaign together.
DLC for Portal?
Free co-op DLC, yep.
What?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Did it add new achievements?
Yes.
Fuck.
I think it did.
Alright, well, screw Portal 2. I don't want all the achievements anymore.
Fuck, what do I do?
Like, I had all.
What do I do?
I had all the co-op achievements. I don't have Portal 2 anymore though, so that's the thing.
What do I do? Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not sorry at all. All right, I'm gonna try something I've never done before.
God, I haven't played a game for achievements in such a long time.
I did.
Try going for achievements.
What was it? Cartoon Network Punch Time Explosion. I went through all the achievements for.
I don't remember the last game. Well, I guess the last game I did is probably Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. I think that's the last game.
I did Skyrim. Skyrim was fun to do, but
Skyrim's got a lot of shit to do. So.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of stuff.
Okay, what's the point? Can I jump across? No, I can't. Does it go up?
I've only got like 7 games I got all the achievements in, and like 5 of them are arcade. Or is it 5? No, 4. Probably the hardest game for me to get all the achievements in. Let's see, the hardest was probably Final Fantasy 13 too, because there was a luck achievement that you needed to win 10,000 coins at a casino, which was really, it just took fucking ever.
What game? I'm sorry, I missed
Final
it.
Fantasy 13 too.
Oh, alright.
I had to rubber band my controller, I had to do that like 30 times for like a day, and just to get it to because they did a really cool thing where you could set the slots to auto spin if you held down I think like one of the bumpers, so you could just rubber band your controller and just leave it for like 8 hours.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember you told me this.
Yeah, and come back later and maybe you got the achievement, maybe you didn't. But I also did get all the game I got like the most achievements in. That was probably Borderlands, the first one.
Oh yeah.
I got my last achievement the day before Borderlands 2 came out.
Oh wow.
Ben
10. All right, so not Ben 10. I keep saying Ben 10 Omniverse, but it's at Cartoon Network Punch Time Explosion was the last game I had to get all the achievements for. You know, they're all. It's a really easy game, I would say, mostly to get all the achievements. But holy fucking shit! That what's it called? That I'm forgetting the word. I'm a little out of focus because I need to reach there and I fucked it up. Shit. All right. Hold on. It's just easier to. Yeah. So the last achievement is called Hero Time. As either like Ben 10 or young Ben 10 in the game, you have to defeat like an evil Buttercup in under a minute. But she has like 3 lives, and you have 1 life.
The Powerpuff Girl?
Yep. In story mode. This is in story mode. So it's a story mode, so she's like super hard, but with her dick too. She's super hard with her dick, but also she's really difficult to beat.
As one is. In both those regards.
I gotta get that. I didn't do it right. Fuck, what did I... Wasn't there... Yeah, okay.
I have something to bring up after this,
oh my god, the only way I could do it was to be, I had to be young Ben 10. I had to get lucky get my punch time explosion. Just hope I could get all 3 kills. Because you have to kill it 3 times in a minute. Okay. And it's hard to explain, but it's not. It is really difficult because she does even on like easy mode, she does not go down fast. Because you also have to wait for respawn time and all that shit. You basically have to kill it instantly. I fell.
So, for Borderlands, the hardest achievement, or the most annoying achievements, I should say, they weren't really hard. We're just, you had to get a ton of like random drops from claptraps, like pizza, panties, the usual stuff.
Okay.
I think the last one I got was claptrap statues. I think that was the last.
Oh yeah, those claptrap achievements. I know what you're talking about.
They were really stupid.
I would have gotten them if they weren't stupid.
Yeah. What you could do is there was a mega spoiler at the end of the DLC. There was the
it's an old game.
Mega Interplanetary Ninja Assassin Claptrap. It was like the giant one. There was one of its attacks that it would do. It would spit out regular claptraps. You could just. What you do is you take your best orange gun that you got from Terramorphous, or whatever the fuck his name was. And you just...
Terramorphous? You mean... the Terramorphous is in Borderlands too.
Whatever the fuck his name was.
Fuck, what was he? He was
the Invincible, Cromarax.
Cromarax.
You take your best Cromarax, weapon, like machine gun, or a submachine gun, or like assault rifle, as they're coming out of them, you just mow those fuckers down. You just sit there and slaughter claptraps that he spits out, because he'll keep spitting them out. Like he'll move around and spit more out. So that's the easiest way to farm them is you just sit there, and just he'll spit out claptraps at you. You just mow those fuckers down.
Cromarax does?
No, not Cromarax.
Oh, the giant.
The giant claptrap.
Yeah.
The mega.
Yeah, I remember that.
Ninja Assassin claptrap. So that's how I did it, and that still took a lot of time. But the thing I was going to bring up was, when you were a kid, did you play any of those really stupid but like really fun like Nickelodeon games or like probably Cartoon Network games like for example, I remember for the Game Boy Advance I had
Nicktoons Unite was one I had, which was pretty cool.
I had Danny Phantom, when when there was like the episode where like there was the future version of him that was evil.
Oh my god, yeah, that movie was great, by the way.
I forget the name of that
Ultimate Enemy.
Yeah, there was a.
I know because I rewatch it.
There was
I'm not ashamed either that I rewatch it.
Dude, there was a game for that. It was like kind of like a Street Fighter game almost, where like there were different characters you could play as, and like I think there were different characters. There probably were, and like they had different move stats like that you could do by like different directional inputs and stuff.
That's
and
cool.
it was kind of like I guess Street Fighter fighting style, but like did you ever play Golden Axe?
No, I don't know what Golden Axe is.
Okay, it was like a 2D it was a 2D fighter kind of where like enemies would be on the screen like in 2D. But like you could fight them like using different combos and stuff for characters. There'd be items like the baseball bat, which was like the I forget what it's called. It was like the Fenton it was like basically Danny's dad took and stuck like a Fenton sticker on a baseball bat and called it like
it's
some
beautiful.
like Fenton thing.
Oh my god. That level's finally done.
Yeah, only 4 minutes and 23 seconds.
That's because I retried it twice.
I know. So, but that was like one of my favorite games that I played when I was younger. There was also this game that came with a cereal box called Jimmy Neutron vs. Jimmy Negatron, which I think I told you about, but I don't think I brought it up on here.
I never really had those cereal
games. That was a great.
I had a Yu-Gi-Oh one actually. As a kid.
I had one for Crunch Berries. I remember that was off a cereal box, obviously.
Wild Crunch Berries? No, it's what? Fawn Berries. It's Crunch Berries.
Crunch Berries.
Crunch Berries is a cereal brand.
Like Captain Crunch Berries.
Yeah.
You could
I love Captain Crunch.
You could like train your little Crunchling. There were like a bunch of little mini games you could do with it and train it up, make a cool Crunchling or whatnot. Feed them Crunch or Captain Crunch Berries or whatnot. Or regular Captain Crunch. It's not limited just to Crunch Berries.
Sure.
And then there was my favorite game.
Oh.
My favorite, my first
Can't go back.
My first experience with a first-person shooter was actually off a cereal box game. It was.
That's pretty funny.
It was Chex Quest.
Okay.
What it was is, it was like a copy of Doom, basically.
Oh yeah, I know. Okay. That wasn't a correct.
You just got ejaculated from the world.
I want to do that again. Whee! Bye. All right, wait. One more time backwards.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. But it was it was a copy of Doom. It had like as many weapons as Doom did too.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've heard of Chex Quest.
Yeah, it had 4 levels, or maybe I think it just had 4. It was really it was like just as good as Doom. I think if not better. Maybe not better, but as a kid I thought it was better because I never played the original Doom before I played Chex Quest.
I killed myself like
I noticed.
20 times during this stuff.
If someone could find me a link to reacquire Chex Quest, that'd be awesome.
Oh, I'm sure it exists.
I also I used to when I was younger I played a lot of Wild Tangent games.
I think I did.
There were a lot of that were discontinued, like STX. That was a game where you controlled a car, and like it was just a driving game. You were driving, and there would be cars that would try to run you off the road, and you had to be all like, no, fuck you, and run those cars off the road. And then there were items you could get that would help with that, like there was the and like later there would also be like attack helicopters and shit that would like shoot at you and other stuff. It was a really fun game. And there was a thing you could do, or there were like items you could pick up though, like I don't remember the name. There was like an oil slick where like you'd leave oil behind you, so like if you drove in front of a car and like left oil, it would spin off the road.
Mhm.
Or there were things you could put on your tires, so if you ran into a car, it would like it would just wreck their tires and they'd spin off the road. There was a thing called like I think it was called the Lasinator, where it was like later in like the levels, like it was just like a usual. It was like an older game where you just like play through until you get to a point and then you just restart basically. Same game over and over. It's just that you play until you lose.
I realize what I have to do now.
But one of the items you get later was called Lasinator, where it would just like destroy everything. It would like shoot everything, or it would shoot a laser at everything like one at a time. That was on the screen. You stopped playing.
Yeah, it's time for next time Speletons. Wait for you to finish your story.
Oh, sorry. More wild tangent stuff after this.
Oh, is that what we're gonna do? You're gonna just cut it off there? We'll leave
I have
people
more
there
wild
for
tangent stuff, but I mean, we could. I don't know.
It's up to you.
I mean,
you can continue the story. I'll continue the puzzle then, whenever.
Sure.
Just have a uber long episode. Also, I fucked up.
All right.
So keep talking.
All right. Well, so there's another game that was one of my favorites that was called Cannonballs.
Okay.
With an exclamation point at the end. I've looked into it. I cannot find it anywhere because it was another game that Wild Tangent discontinued. What it was is, it was a lot like Worms, like Worms Ultimate Mayhem, I guess. It was more like that style where it was 3D.
Okay.
Except you play as a cannonball, or cannon, I should say. You weren't a cannonball, you were a cannon.
All right.
There were multiple cannons like on the stage. It was a multiplayer game, or you could have computer-controlled cannons. You couldn't move, like you couldn't move your station where you were from where you were. There were like teleport shots you could fire, so like wherever it lands, you'll teleport.
Yep.
But it was a lot like Worms, where you could shoot. There were different types of cannonballs you could use, but you had to try to hit your opponents with some sort of cannonball. There's a certain amount of health they had and like how much damage you do. I don't think it was one hit kill.
Well.
But there was stuff like you could shoot like TNT barrels and place them near someone, which had like a wider explosive range if you hit the barrel. There was like a roller or something which you could, when you shot it, it would have like a rolling like spike ball that would roll along the terrain until it hit something.
Okay.
There was some really cool stuff, but I really missed that game because that was a game I used to play a lot. I wish I still had it because it was really fun. It was
you don't.
It was like it was a lot like Worms, but I mean it's older than Worms, but it was cool. Miss it. I want my cannonballs. Wild Tangent.
All right.
You hurt.
Anyhow, I just about finished this, so.
You hurt me, Wild Tangent. I'm hurt.
Oh, I still have one more thing I have to do. God damn it! Wow, this is such a long level. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to like end it because we're about to finish. So I'll finish this. Are we gonna do another episode after this?
Yeah, we could probably do one more.
All right.
I've got more stuff I can talk about later.
If that's what we want to do, then we can do next time in Speletons. I'll beat the level.
Go through the portal.
I will.
Backwards.
Yeah. All right.